It doesn't make sense at first. She says she loves you. She says you're the man she wants. And then she pulls away. Her calls become shorter. Her texts become less frequent. Her warmth fades into cold silence. Most men panic. They chase harder. They beg. They cling. And in doing so, they destroy the very respect and attraction she once felt. But here's the Stoic truth. When a woman pulls away, it is not always because she has stopped loving you. Often, it is because she wants to see who you really are when tested. Do you collapse under pressure? Do you beg for her presence? Or do you remain calm, grounded, and unshaken? This is where true respect is forged. This is where men are separated from boys. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why women pull away and how to respond with strength, composure, and unshakable Stoic power. Chapter 1. The Mystery of Pulling Away. Every man experiences it at some point. One day, she's close, affectionate, loving. The next, she's distant. Most men panic in this moment. They think it means the end. They think it means she no longer cares. But often, pulling away is a test of your strength, a test of your patience, a test of your emotional control. The Stoic man does not overreact. He does not assume the worst. He simply observes. He stays calm. And because of this, he maintains respect. Chapter 2. The Nature of Women's Tests. Women test men, not always with words, but with actions. Pulling away is one of the oldest tests. She wants to know, will you lose yourself if she steps back? Will you beg for attention? Will you crumble without her presence? A man who collapses shows her that he is not strong enough to lead. But the man who stays grounded, who does not chase, who continues his mission, that man earns her respect instantly. Tests are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to reveal you. Chapter 3. Why chasing destroys respect. When she pulls away, most men do the worst thing possible. They chase. They blow up her phone. They demand answers. They beg for reassurance. And in doing so, they show weakness. The Stoics taught that attachment is dangerous. That dependency breeds suffering. The moment you need her to feel complete, you lose her respect. Respect is not built by chasing. It is built by standing firm. It is built by showing that you are whole, with or without her presence. The more you chase, the faster she runs. The more you cling, the colder she becomes. But the moment you stop chasing, that's when she feels your strength. Chapter 4. The Stoic Power of Detachment. Detachment is not about not caring. It is about strength. It is about choosing not to let someone else control your emotions. When she pulls away, your instinct may be to fight for her presence, but the Stoic response is different. You remain calm. You focus on your mission. You do not beg for what is slipping. And paradoxically, this detachment is what pulls her back, because she respects the man who does not collapse in her absence. As Epictetus said, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Your reaction defines you. Your composure commands respect. Chapter 5. The Fear of Losing Her. At the heart of chasing is fear. Fear of losing her. Fear of being alone. fear of not being enough. But fear is weakness. Fear is visible. Fear destroys attraction. A woman cannot respect a man who lives in fear. She respects the man who lives in courage. The man who says, "If you stay, I am strong. If you leave, I am still strong." This is what separates the ordinary from the Stoic. This is what earns instant respect. Chapter 6. Respect is the root of love. Every man wants love, but without respect, love dies. A woman may say she loves you, but if she does not respect you, her love will fade into contempt. Respect is not given, it is earned, and it is earned through your strength, your discipline, your composure. When she pulls away, she's not always searching for freedom. Sometimes she is searching for confirmation that you are still the man she can look up to. The man who maintains dignity earns her respect. And once respect is secured, love flourishes. Chapter 7. The silence test. When she goes quiet, most men cannot handle the silence. They rush to fill it with endless messages. They beg for conversation. They demand answers. But silence is a test of your patience, a test of your ability to sit with discomfort. The Stoics mastered silence. They understood that words mean little without discipline. When she pulls into silence, let her. Do not chase noise, be the calm within it. The man who can stand strong in silence is the man she respects above all. Chapter 8. Why women fear weak men. A woman cannot follow a weak man. She cannot trust him with her heart, her future, or her life. When you panic as she pulls away, you reveal weakness. You reveal dependency. You reveal fear, and fear kills attraction. But when you remain grounded, when you show that you can carry yourself with or without her, she feels safety in your presence. Because strength attracts and weakness repels. Chapter 9. The mission above all. The Stoics believed in living with purpose. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Your mission must always come first. Not her mood, not her distance, not even her presence. If you abandon your mission to chase her, you lose her respect. If you stay on your mission, even when she pulls away, you earn it. A man on his mission is unstoppable. A man without one is forgettable. When she pulls away, ask yourself, am I chasing hair or am I chasing purpose?" Chapter 10. The paradox of attraction. Here is the paradox most men never understand. The less you need her, the more she wants you. The more you cling to her, the less she desires you. Why? Because desire is built on respect. Respect is built on strength. And strength is built on independence. She pulls away to see if you will collapse. If you don't, if you remain solid, composed, detached, her respect grows. And when respect grows, attraction follows. This is the Stoic paradox of love. By letting go, you keep her closer. Chapter 11. Emotional control is masculine power. When a woman pulls away, your emotions will be tested. Fear, anger, confusion, desperation. But masculinity is not about being emotionless. It's about controlling emotion. The Stoic man feels deeply, but he is not controlled by feelings. He channels them into discipline, into calm action, into strength. A man who loses control loses respect, but a man who stands tall under pressure becomes unforgettable. Control yourself, and she will never forget your strength. Chapter 12. Why space creates desire. Absence has power. Space has weight. When you stop chasing, when you allow space to exist, something shifts. She begins to feel your absence. She begins to remember your presence. She begins to crave your strength again. But if you flood that space with desperation, she never has time to miss you. The Stoics taught balance. Give her the gift of space. Fill that space not with fear, but with purpose, and you will see desire rekindled. Chapter 13. The Trap of Validation. Most men seek validation from women. They need her to text first. They need her to reassure them. They need her to constantly remind them of their worth. But validation is a trap. The moment you need it, you give away your power. A Stoic man validates himself. He knows his worth. He does not beg for approval. He does not need constant reassurance. And because of this, paradoxically, women validate him more, because he is strong enough not to need it. Chapter 14. Masculine energy is stability. Masculine energy is not chaos. It is not desperation. It is stability. It is order. It is calm. When she pulls away, she is watching. She is asking silently, "Can I trust this man's stability?" If you waver, if you collapse into panic, you fail the test. But if you remain steady, unshaken, confident in your own path, she feels safe again. She respects you again. She desires you again. Masculine energy is not about control of her. It is about control of yourself. Chapter 15. Never negotiate respect. Here is a Stoic truth few will tell you. Respect once lost is almost impossible to regain. When she pulls away, the worst thing you can do is negotiate for her attention. Please don't leave. Please just talk to me. Please tell me what's wrong. These are negotiations of weakness, and weakness destroys respect. The Stoic man does not beg. He does not negotiate for what should be freely given. He holds his ground, and in holding it, he earns respect, or he walks away with dignity intact. Never negotiate respect, because once you do, you've already lost. Chapter 16. The strength of patience. Patience is power. When she pulls away, time will test you. You will want to act. You will want to chase. You will want to fix things instantly. But real strength is waiting. Waiting without fear. Waiting without desperation. Patience is the shield of the Stoic, because he knows time reveals truth. And truth always favors the man who stands firm. Chapter 17. Why detachment inspires respect. Detachment does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop clinging. It means you stop making her the center of your universe. The Stoic man shows love, but he never abandons himself for it. When she sees that you can let go, that you can remain strong without her constant presence, she feels respect. She feels safety. She feels attraction. Detachment is not coldness. It is strength. It is the discipline of a man who cannot be broken. Chapter 18. The unshakable frame. frame is the invisible power you carry. It is your worldview, your values, your purpose, your boundaries. When a woman pulls away, she is testing your frame. Do you abandon it for her approval? Do you collapse your values just to keep her happy? If you do, you lose. But if you hold steady, if you stand firm in your truth, she feels your strength. She respects your frame, and respect fuels desire. An unshakable frame is the mark of a true Stoic warrior. Chapter 19. Letting go of control. Here is a truth many men cannot accept. You cannot control her feelings. You cannot control her distance. You cannot control her choices. The only thing you can control is yourself. The Stoics taught this for centuries. Control the controllable, release the rest. When she pulls away, let go of control. Do not try to manipulate. Do not try to force. Simply remain grounded, because the man who does not need control is the man who holds the most power. Chapter 20. Walking away with dignity. Sometimes pulling away is temporary. Sometimes she returns stronger, but sometimes she leaves for good. And this is where most men collapse. They chase harder. They lose themselves in desperation. But the Stoic man walks away with dignity. He does not beg. He does not crumble. He honors himself above all. And this dignity, this calm acceptance, this quiet strength is the very thing that makes him unforgettable. Because in the end, respect matters more than approval. Dignity matters more than validation. And a man who respects himself will always command respect from others. So now you know the Stoic truth. Women don't always pull away because they've stopped loving you. Often, they pull away to test your strength, to see if you are grounded, to see if you can stand without collapsing. And your response will define everything: panic or composure, weakness or strength, clinging or detachment. If you master this, if you remain calm, patient, and unshaken, she will respect you instantly. And where there is respect, love can thrive. Gentlemen, remember this: discipline is your weapon. Stoicism is your strategy. And self-respect is your foundation. If this message spoke to you, hit that like button. Drop a comment below sharing your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe for more Stoic truths every week. Walk the Stoic path, stand tall, and never forget, the strongest man is the one who cannot be broken. This is Stoic Mindset.